We've all really enjoyed exploring the area by train and by boat, but we can't seem to see the trees for the forest. So today, we're going to get off the path and explore it all and meet a few animals along the way.
There are tons of walks around the Lake District. In fact, the area is quite famous for it. But we don't have much time, and sometimes the kids' little legs prevent us from reaching some of the more remote areas that we'd like to explore. So we've booked a four-wheel drive adventure with Cancun.
The driver from Cancun picks us up at our hotel.
Okay guys, you're going to be in the back. It's a big step up. Come on, up we go. Climb up. Hey, there we go.
We can see you drive.
It's all a big adventure.
I'm a bit worried about driving today because one of my big fears is driving close to cliffs or at a tilted angle. I try to put on a brave face for the kids, but I can feel my nerves fluttering away in my stomach.
As we wind down the narrow main road of the lake, if you're watching this video, pause it here and take a look. This is how you pass someone on the roads in the Lake District.
The kids enjoy the ride.
We're driving in a Jeep. We're in a Jeep and we see lots of lamps out the windows, and there's a window behind you, and there's 4 seats. There's houses and
What's that?
lamps.
But they have no idea for the excitement, or immense fear in my case, that's in store for them.
We can go off the road and there's going to be lots of animals, but I don't know what. Maybe giraffes or hippo. We're minutes off the road.
The driver turns off on a historic trail, and I can't say it's much more than that. The dirt path twists and warps through tall trees. Bulging boulders lay smack in the middle of the dirt trek, daring the Jeep up their steep rock face. But the ride is safe, and the Jeep leaps and bounds across the obstacles with no problem, swaying and bumping along.
The driver hands control over to Jeremy, which just escalates my fear. Now we're not in the hands of the trained driver.
If there's any panic, you don't put your foot in your clutch. If there's any trouble, put your foot on your brake first.
Let's look at the road. And teaches him how to conquer the great outdoors. The kids have a blast.
It's like a roller coaster because there's lots of rocks and you bump.
Laughing and rolling around, playing no hands, I enjoy watching them tumble about and can feel myself start to relax and have fun until Jeremy has an idea.
I think it's Carrie's turn to drive.
No!
What did he say? Okay, it's one thing having my fate in someone else's hands, but now you want me to drive on this?
No!
Yeah, I'm with him. No. But after much persuading, I find myself hopping in the driver's seat.
Better fasten your seatbelts. We're in for a rough ride.
Just go gentle with the steering. Just drive in a straight line. Just take it nice and gently. What we're trying to do is to reduce the amount of noise that we make, yet we still travel at a reasonable pace.
Can I close my eyes?
Nope.
After a bit of time, I find myself having loads of fun. And the instructor even has some nice words for me.
You're doing fine. Nothing wrong with your driving.
Hear that, Nathan? Says there's nothing wrong with my driving.
Granted, he's never seen me rushing the kids to school back home.
Can you write home to my mom?
Yeah. I'll do that for you.
After a bit more driving, we get out to explore the forest a bit. We stop in a clearing where a giant stone statue looks as if it's just scampered out of the forest. And a walking path starts out beside a farm where sheep graze on the green hillside. When we get back in the Jeep, Nathan has his own great idea.
My turn to drive.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, right. Yeah, maybe in about 10 years. At the end of the drive, the trek turns back to a paved road near Grisdale, where an adventure playground awaits with canopy tours, bridges, and mountain bikes for rent.
Knowing the kids want to see some animals, the driver suggests we spend the afternoon at the zoo, and that sounds great to us. So he drops us at a bus stop that will get us there.
There's buses that run around the Lake District. We're waiting for one to take us to South Lake's Wild Animal Park. The only problem with public transportation is sometimes you gotta wait.
And wait we do. Luckily, a made-up game and a few snacks keep the kids occupied, and in no time the bus arrives.